The return of the tricolor. Imagine say you dey stand for the tarmac of an airbase for Abuja or Kaduna. The air dry, the heat intense, and suddenly you hear the engine of a plane wey no belong for here. As the door open, the tricolor, the blue, white and red flag of France dey wave for the breeze. This no be the first time wey French boots don touch West African soil, but this time, the door dem use enter carry a different name, Nigeria. Today, Friday, February 6, 2026, something extraordinary dey happen under our very eyes, yet the world seems to be looking elsewhere. The French military don make a shocking move back into the region, signing an ambitious military deal with Nigeria just months after them face a humiliating eviction from Mali, Burkina Faso and Naija. Why Nigeria? Why now? The justification on top paper sound reasonable to fight Boko Haram and ISWAP. But for West Africa, we don't hear the story before, and it rarely ends with a happy ending. Today, we dey unpack the secret layers of this new alliance. We dey ask the hard questions. Is this about defeating terrorists, or is Nigeria becoming the life support for French influence in Africa? The diplomatic chessboard don't change, and Nigeria na the most important piece. The invitation from Aso Rock. The return of France no be invasion, it be invitation. Reports confirm say the deal come after high-level meetings between the Nigerian Chief of Army Staff and the French Defense Attaché. France don offer wetin dem call advanced professional training, intelligence sharing, and aviation capacity development. On the surface, Abuja dey smile. After all, we don fight this insurgency for over 10 years and we still dey struggle. External help suppose be blessing, right? But wait oh. Make we remember, say France spent over a decade for the Sahel with Operation Barkhane, yet terrorism spread like wildfire instead of shrinking. Local trust evaporated and them kick France out base by base. Now, France don't find their way back through the Nigerian door. Skepticism no be just bad belle, na a historical necessity. Nigeria no be Mali, we be the largest economy and most populous nation. So if we open our arms to a military where our neighbors don't reject, wetin that one talk about our regional leadership? The geopolitics of the Sahel Alliance. Now, make we go school for small, make we understand the Sahelian shift. Why France dey desperate for Nigeria? Look the map. France don effectively lost the Sahel. Mali, Burkina Faso and the Republic of Niger don form wetin dem call the Alliance of the Sahel, AES. This bloc is built on the idea of African sovereignty without Western military control. They reject the CFA franc, they reject French bases, and then turn to Russia for security. This was a historic defeat for France. What frightens France is not just jihadists, na the spread of this alternative model. If this alliance reached the Atlantic coast, places like Togo or Benin, French influence for West Africa will collapse completely. This is where Nigeria comes in. By partnering with Nigeria, the security anchor of the region, France regains a strategic foothold. Nigeria becomes the visible force while France operates for the background. This na wetin we call proxy geopolitics. Capacity building versus dependency. The official point from the French government be say Nigeria is a strategic partner capable of shaping collective security outcomes. They want help Nigeria consolidate leadership and build sustainable military capacity wey no go depend on foreign help for long. But the counterpoint from security analysts be say, can foreign soldiers fix structural problems? Terrorism for Nigeria no be just lack of guns, na poor governance, corruption, and economic despair wey dey force people into radicalization. Foreign uniforms fit even become propaganda foil for jihadists to claim say Nigeria don become occupied by colonial powers. Also, every intelligence asset wey Nigeria focus on regional containment for France na one less asset to track bandits and kidnappers for our own backyard. Nigerians they ask, if our jets can roll over Cotonou or help French interests, why can't they protect the children we bandits they kidnap for Kaduna? The cost of enforcement. The ripple effect of this deal is that Nigeria now becomes the regional enforcer. We saw it for our intervention for Benin Republic. It not be just about saving a neighbor, it was about protecting France's last stable allies. But this role comes at a cost paid in Nigerian blood. Our troops are stretched thin. Why would they try stabilize the Sahel for France? Our own forests for Northwest and North Central, they burn. This deal fit internationalize our domestic insurgency, turning Nigeria into a proxy battlefield between Western interests and the new Sahel-Russia alliance. The anger for the streets they grow because people feel say the government they prioritize foreign approval over local safety. My people, as we dey look this tricolor flying for our military bases, I wan ask you now one very deep question. You feel say France really come to help us finish Boko Haram, or them just they use us to protect their business interests for West Africa? Drop your honest thoughts for the comments. I want to see who they follow the geopolitics. And if you want us to keep breaking down these complex international deals where they affect your life, abeg smash that like button right now. It help us push this video, make more Africans see the truth. And if you never subscribe, wetin you dey wait for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We go keep watching the high-stakes game for West Africa. Subscribe now. The sovereignty test. Wetin be the future forecast for this France-Nigeria pact? The next few months go show if this is a temporary partnership or a new chapter of dependency. We expect to see more joint exercises and professional training programs, but the real test will be for our borders. If the alliance of the Sahel see Nigeria as a French puppet, the tension between us and our neighbors go reach boiling point. The forecast is that Nigeria go have to balance Western cooperation with regional brotherhood. If we fail to show say we be independent, we fit lose our moral authority to lead West Africa. As we dey wrap up this global gist, make we remember say freedom no be free. Every military deal carry a price tag. The question no be whether Nigeria is strong enough to fight. The question be whose interest is our strength serving first? Is it for the mother wey dey fear for her child for Kaduna, or for a government in Paris wey wants save its old glory? Wetin be your take on the French military deal? Make we continue the conversation for the comment section. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and always look beyond the surface.